Hey, Cosmic Angels. I'm so sorry for this angle. I'm like scrunched in my truck right now, but I have a message for you. If you feel called to stick around and receive, feel free to take a big, deep breath in with me. And exhale. Thank you. If you are new here, welcome to the Cosmic Corner. I am honored and blessed to have you here. Click the link in my bio for my website if you feel called to book a personal reading with me. And if you're coming back, hi Cosmic Angel. Welcome. Spirit is saying, as I split the deck to the Daughter of Baskets and the 10 of Coins, Spirit is saying something is about to shift in your journey. I'm seeing train tracks being significant here, because when train tracks are rerouting, it's like the slightest movement on the track, or like the slightest adjustment on the track to get the train to go in a completely different direction, a completely different route. 111 on the timer. Spirit is saying you're about to be rerouted closer to your riches, is what I'm hearing. So with that, let's go ahead and see. Yeah, I'm like hearing your inner navigation system is about to reroute you based on all of the healing that you've done. It feels like you have been manifesting certain things in your life, but as you've been elevating as a person, it just hasn't been resonating with you anymore, and you haven't been wanting it anymore. So let's go ahead and see what is being rerouted, where you're being rerouted. With the Four of Knives here, Spirit is rerouting you to find more ease and quiet time in your day-to-day. It feels like a lot of you guys are getting out of your really fast-paced life. I'm seeing the movie Cars being significant, because he almost, like, the universe had to force Lightning McQueen to slow down and really take the time to be present in his environment and admire what nature has already provided for us and what just simply is. That is exactly what is happening right now. Spirit is urging you to slow down. If you hustle and hustle and hustle, you're not going to have any stamina left at all to fill you up inside, so that you're able to keep going and flow from a place of passion and creativity, and not from a place of scarcity where you're working as much as possible to make the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time. Spirit is saying it's not about the money. It's not about the money. Riches and wealth and blessings and success is so subjective to some people. Spirit wants you to know that your material success is guaranteed for you. So now it's time for you to indulge in the success that you have found in love, in loving yourself, in learning what love actually looks like, in learning what you want to be loved like. All of that, shedding all of those old ways that you thought was resonating with somebody, being in a place of scarcity where you have to constantly be reassured by other people. Throat chakra, oh my gosh, where you have to constantly be reassured by other people. You are in an era with this Daughter of Coins here where you are in your boss bitch, your boss daddy, I don't know, your boss era. This is your moment where Spirit wants you to get your hands dirty. Go back to your roots. Figure out why you wanted to do what you were setting out to do for a career, to make money. Because, we live in a material world. It's fine. It's fine. God in the universe knows that you need certain things to survive in this world. So you got to start getting your hands dirty and getting to the root of where you want to go. Why did you start doing what you do? What brought you to pursue it professionally? why, you know, like really asking those questions and finding yourself. Cars is really, really significant, specifically Cars 1 and Cars 3. Because Cars 1, he was a rookie coming into the racing world and he had an insane ego and he had to go through a massive tower moment where he was forced to slow down and really take in the culture and sights of a town that has been wiped off of the map. And he, as an influential person, having that experience, was able to shift timelines and help those individuals get back on the map. Cars 3, he is getting older. He's been in his career for quite some time and he is getting pushed out by newbies. Basically what he was doing to other racers. He's being pushed out by newbies. But at the end, spoiler alert, at the end of that movie, he ended up putting his trainer out on the track. 555 on the timer. Thank you, Spirit. He ended up putting his trainer as the racer on the track and she won. And he ended up being her crew chief. So he didn't have to give up what he was passionate about. He just shifted something slightly. His vision and what he wanted was still fulfilled, but it was completely different than what he was expecting. He thought that he was going to be a racer, like, you know, on the track, doing the thing, but he was still technically a racer. He was still technically on the track, just as a crew chief, as eyes in the skies for his new racer. Something is about to massively pick up momentum when it comes to your financial situation. And Spirit is saying that because this is picking up momentum naturally, you have to sit back and let your body play catch up. Okay, Spirit, anything else? Anything else? The Son of Knives. Now, Spirit is telling me to read directly from the guidebook. So let's go ahead and see what this has to say. We're off to a great start. Gossip, antagonistic. A young man dives headfirst into a body of water, spear in hand. The Son of Knives encompasses the energy of being wild and free. He has made peace with his fears and continues forward, ready to take on anything that comes his way. The Son of Knives acts in bravery and to the point of being reckless. The card reminds us of the necessity of voicing or speaking your truth. Assure that all ideas and thoughts are rooted in facts. Critical thinking is key. Be teachable. Honor that change is brought by being open to new thought processes and ways of thinking. Competitive, clever, constructive criticism, mental energy. A way that you can get deeper into this energy is getting active and getting your body moving. So just like I said, a lot of the hustle mentality that you were living in when you were healing and when you were doing what you felt you needed to do in order to exist and survive out here, Spirit is saying that, like, you can't keep running yourself ragged. It's just not going to be beneficial for everybody involved, and it's going to lead you into situations where you weren't supposed to be there in the first place. Therefore, that is why it didn't work out. For example, maybe you were super stressed out about getting to work on time and being at a specific place at a specific time, and you overslept. And then when you overslept, you jumped out of bed, you got in the car, there's an accident, so there's traffic. And then when you got to the actual venue, the event was canceled. Spirit is trying to get you at this point in your journey to pull the plug yourself. I'm channeling the song Doomsday by Lizzie McAlpine. Pull the plug in September. I don't want to die in June. I'd like to start planning my funeral. I've got work to do. Yeah, that song is about allowing, and I don't like, you know, I am not trying to take away from whatever experience that you had. Trust me, most likely I've been there, I've done that. So I'm not trying to take away, but that song is really about narcissistic energy overtaking you and taking away what is rightfully yours, as in your story. There have been so many people in your life up to this point that have tried to take your gifts and suppress them, and take your story and rewrite it so that you can stay at that level that they're in to help them feel better. But no, you are destined, 10-10 on the timer, you are destined to overcome this, especially in the financials. So Spirit, can you give us insight on where we can start with our finances? First of all, revamp your relationship with money. Rip up a dollar bill, take a dollar bill. Trust me, the dollar bill is exactly what you need. So for this exercise, you don't have to worry about it being invested anywhere else but this exercise. Take a dollar bill, sit with it, pray, and envision that dollar bill doubled, tripled, quadrupled, and then rip it up and feel how that feels within your body. Does your heart clench up? Does your stomach drop? Do you take a deep breath? Like do you gasp because it scares you, the concept of losing this $1? How does losing this money make you feel? And feel it and release it. Because you'll notice that it's just a piece of paper. It's just a piece of paper. Money is a mindset. The piece of paper at the end of the day, at the end of all of this, means nothing. But wealth is a mindset. Knowing that you deserve more and are capable of receiving more. So that's one thing that you can do. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? The Ace of Baskets. When it comes to ways that you can start to make more money in this era, Spirit is saying, what fills you up inside? Even if you don't think that thing can make you a billionaire, you would be mistaken. There are people that are billionaires out here because they sell water. There are people that are billionaires out here because they sell slime. You can make money doing anything that fills you up, as long as it comes from a genuine place of service, being of service, knowing that the fruits of your labor are destined and designed to come back to you. Knowing that if you don't make that sale right away, that it's going to come back to you. That is the wealth mindset that you want to sit in. And start to make yourself available as well. Volunteer. Do allow yourself to be seen in certain places doing things because you genuinely want to help. Because you genuinely want to help. I'm seeing volunteering. I'm seeing markets. Like just showing up because you care. Showing up because you're passionate. You will be so surprised at what opportunities lie underneath those genuine moments where you just simply show up. Okay? I pray and manifest that this reaches you exactly when you need to hear it, my love. And I hope to see you in another reading very soon. Stay cosmic.